Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It is Friday, July 10th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru, Covington, Alsina, and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I and about 60 others attended the first public meeting of the Police Chief Selection Committee. I think that's the informal name. And it was very interesting and very useful. I hope they take our comments seriously. There are 2 other public sessions and an online survey launching on Sunday. Please let your voice be heard and have a say in our next chief. And here's some boomer trivia for you. And this one's really easy, so no multiple choice. Who directed teen pop star Anthony Perkins, and I didn't know that he was a teen pop star, as the intensely creepy Norman Bates in the 1960s thriller Psycho? Hang tight, we're going to let you know the answer in a few minutes, but right now we have a bunch of news, so let's get into it, shall we? A 10-story office building in Glen Burnie was evacuated after structural concerns were found in the underground parking garage at the Empire Tower at 7300 Ritchie Highway. Anne Arundel County firefighters responded, and officials say there has been no collapse despite some early reports on social media. Everyone was evacuated safely and no injuries have been reported. Engineers and emergency crews do remain on the scene to assess the building and determine whether it is safe to re-enter. Motorists are being asked to avoid the area while that work continues. Drivers on Forest Drive in Annapolis will soon need to ease off the gas pedal a little bit. Beginning on July 27th, the speed limit between Bywater Road, which is right sort of at the start of Forest Drive there where 665 ends, and Arundel on the Bay Road will drop from 40 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour. The change is part of the city's ongoing Forest Drive safety study. Variable message signs will go up starting July 13th to alert drivers before that new limit takes effect. And I fully expect this to be a good moneymaker for the city for a while. And speaking of drivers, I have long encouraged everyone to shop local, and that recently extended to my own new car purchase at Annapolis Subaru. After years of doing the weekly Canines and Crosstreks segment with the SPCA and Annapolis Subaru, I really felt that I knew the cars pretty well, and that was really a no-brainer. I was looking for a reliable, safe car. And also, after years of seeing the dealership's community support from Bands in the Sand to the SPCA, the Blue Ribbon Project, the Maritime Museum, schools, other local efforts, that decision was made even easier. The buying process for me was very simple, fair, low pressure, from the trade-in to learning the car's features and the final paperwork. The whole thing took about an hour. I wrote a piece yesterday on the experience at eyeonannapolis.net. Check it out, and if you are in the market for a car, they have my not 1 but 2 thumbs up for the car and the dealership. Hey, here are a few events for you this Saturday. First up, the Anne Arundel County River Days festivals are underway. They're bringing free water-focused events to waterfront locations across the county. The events include boat rides, water activities, live music, games, crafts, food trucks, and environmental programs. County Executive Stuart Pittman said the goal is to provide public access to water and encourage residents to protect local waterways. Upcoming events are this Saturday at Quiet Waters Park, August 29th at the Annapolis Maritime Museum Park, and September 12th at Fort Smallwood Park, each from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free boat rides will be available, but space is limited and tickets will be handed out on a first-come, first-served basis. Admission to the park is also waived. And after you're done playing in the water, PlayAnnapolis will host a tailgate fundraiser before the Annapolis Blues game on Saturday from 5:30 to 7:30. Tickets include entry to the game, dinner, beverages, with a part of each ticket supporting youth sports and recreation in Annapolis. The proceeds will help fund scholarships, uniforms, and other support for young athletes. And if you'd like to give a little bit more, a $150 donation covers one youth sports scholarship for a full season, while $500 can provide uniforms for an underserved school team. Pick up a ticket and support local youth sports at PlayAnnapolis.org. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Shelly, who is a cute Chihuahua without the Chihuahua attitude. Listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can bring her home. And you don't want to forget, we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We do send it out to your inbox at 7 p.m. every night. That is 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It is perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. And I've got a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it is time to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world. And if we do, please leave a review somewhere, or better yet, tell a friend to give us a listen. We'd also like to thank our sponsors: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Covington Alsina, Third Eye Comics, and Mac Medics. As for your boomer trivia, of course it was Alfred Hitchcock who directed Psycho. We all knew that, right? All honesty, I did double check. Well, it is Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. Now you need to hang tight. We have George Young in your Eye on Annapolis local weather report, and then Canines and Crosstreks. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
Third Eye Comics, the DMV's favorite nerd store, featuring comics, anime, toys, games, graphic novels, records, and so much more. Visit the famous Third Eye Superstore in Annapolis, Maryland, only 5 minutes from Annapolis Mall, or one of our great locations in Lexington Park, College Park, Waldorf, or Richmond, Virginia. You can also shop online at thirdeyecomics.com.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Friday, July 10th. Hot and humid today across the Annapolis region with temperatures in the mid-90s or so, with heat index values in the 100 to 105 degree range, ahead of temps in the upper 80s to maybe lower 90s tomorrow to get the weekend started with an ongoing threat for showers and storms before skies clear Sunday with highs in the upper 80s to maybe near 90 degrees to close out the weekend, with the expectation for next week being sunshine and hot temperatures with upper 80s to lower 90s Monday and Tuesday, followed by mid to upper 90s Wednesday through Friday. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes, and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, welcome back to Canines and Crosstreks. We're up here at Annapolis Subaru. It is still a bit warm out here.
It's the summer.
I know. It happens every year.
It's like too hot.
It's summer.
There's too hot.
I mean, there can be, but like next thing you know, we're going to be complaining that it's too cold.
I don't remember doing that.
True.
Did we ever
Never done
complain
that.
it was too cold? I think we complained it was too icy, but I don't remember it being too cold.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like cold.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that you go running and jumping in the water when it's really cold.
Well,
That's
yeah, like I like to
crazy.
punish myself with cold.
Well, I'd prefer cold over the heat myself.
Really?
I tend to be a little bit more comfortable in the cold because you can
Okay.
bundle up, and I mean, there's only so much you can do.
Wear like your
legally
cozy
when it's that-
hoodie.
You can always
cozy
put more
sweaters.
clothes on, but you can never take more clothes off, right?
There's
Like,
a limit to what you can take off.
Right.
only-
There you go.
Okay.
Keeping
Well,
you out
for
of the
some
back of
people.
a police
For some.
car.
For
Yeah.
some.
For some. All right.
Let's talk about our pup today.
Oh my gosh,
Who we
she's
got?
so cute. Okay, so I'm talking about Shelly because I was in the office this morning and she was in there and she's the cutest thing and lovable little girl. So she is a short-haired Chihuahua. I think she's only like 6 pounds, maybe 6 or 7 pounds. So she
6
is
total
small.
pounds?
She is small and sweet.
You had to
And
compare
she's got the
Hilton. She likes those.
softest fur. I mean, a lot of the short-haired Chihuahuas have like, the tighter coats and stuff, but she's got like really soft
What's
fur.
her name again?
Shelly.
Hey, Shelly.
Hey, Shelly. Right. So she came in on May 18th, and she is just the
She
sweetest.
is tiny.
Yeah, she's small. She's super small.
Wow.
And I just scooped her right up and held her, and she was great. We don't know like her background or anything like that. We're not sure how she is with cats just yet, but
I feel
she.
like a cat would mess her up.
I know. So most cats will probably be
She's
bigger
like,
than
I feel
her.
she might lose that battle.
Yeah. And she's just got the cutest little face. She's super friendly. She loves to meet new people. So if you're looking for a social dog, that's definitely what she is. Loves to go on walks. She gets very excited when you get her harness out and she thinks she's going for a nice long walk. So if you are someone looking for, a buddy to walk with, she's perfect.
Okay.
And she is also, I just want to make sure, she's also, I think she's been good with dogs. So we're not sure though. We haven't, because she's so small, it's kind of hard to test her and stuff like that. And with kids, it's unknown because we don't have much on her background.
Okay. Do they call like Chihuahuas? Do they come in like in this teacup variety? I mean, I know
they're just like Yorkies. They're like a lot of the small dogs that there's like the teacup and then there's the toy size. And some of the Chihuahuas are very tiny, tiny things.
Yeah.
I mean,
can you
you've seen them
imagine if
before where they're
Chihuahuas-
like in people's purses and you think they're puppies and they're full grown.
That's
Well, that's
just like a
that's like
Yorkie.
the Paris Hilton puppy. You know,
Right.
she used to carry 'em.
Exactly. There you go.
Can you imagine if Chihuahuas were like poodles and you had like the standard?
Oh,
The
you mean
miniature-
they're real big
Can
ones?
you imagine
What?
like a
The
60
real
pound Chihuahua?
60-pound Chihuahua.
No.
Well, you know
That'd
what?
be terrifying.
No,
But
a
you know-
Chihuahua personality and
I
like
know.
a giant dog would be.
And that's the thing about her is she's not a typical Chihuahua personality. And no offense to the Chihuahuas, but we do know they have a little bit of an attitude
They're
at times.
spicy.
And they can be, as they say, they call them ankle biters. They call them, what do they say, little piranhas
You
or
little
something?
son of a.
Yeah. People may have their own thing. But she is super friendly, super sweet. So, and so pretty.
You know, last week you had mentioned about us. I can't remember who it was. Billy had mentioned something about a silly name.
Mhm.
And I was just thinking,
I think it was Rupert.
yes.
Uh-huh.
We were talking about Rupert. What was the thing? But here's an option for your next round of names is
Okay.
go with like federal government officials. We've got
Uh-huh.
Donald, JD. We could
That's a
have
great
Pete.
Yeah. I
Have Pete,
know.
Marco.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the
that
next-
could be like a little
The
litter
next-
of kittens.
The next 12 can come in can be the entire top of the federal government.
That'd be
cabinet.
cute for like a little litter of kittens coming in. That's true.
Okay.
There you go.
You could even do it locally, man. We could have Mayor Jared and executive
Oh, that would be funnier. Oh my God.
Stuart, the executive.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can get them and take a picture with them.
And then you could get the mayor and this county executive in here going, so why was this dog named after me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Like Bambi.
It's not because
Bambi could be named after
yeah,
who?
it's not because he looks like a
Bambi.
weasel or anything. Just kidding. I don't even know who we're talking about.
Yeah, you don't
I
know.
wasn't even
We're,
paying
we're
attention.
all over the place.
Not
Don't
even
worry.
paying
We're like
attention.
DC, Annapolis.
Should
We're
name
all
one
over
Eye on
the place.
Annapolis.
Yeah,
Let's go.
exactly.
Sure. Well, JD Power's loving on the Ascent this year, too. They said the 26 has the top ranking in the initial quality study and said it's the top spot in the upper midsize SUVs.
You drove that for a little while, right?
Yeah. I drive them whenever I can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
man.
liked it a lot.
I love them.
It's very spacious in the
a
back
lot
seat.
of torque. 19 cup holders, just in case you ever.
What?
It's got
How's that
19 cup.
possible? What is it?
I
Two
mean,
in the
how is it
front.
possible?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's 19
I know, but what, where?
in the
I mean, like I can right off the top of my head
in
think
the
of how
car.
many.
19
That's amazing.
I got that number. I'm trying to picture where. How could there be that
In
many?
the front,
oh wait, is there a
in
third
the
row
middle.
of seats?
and in the rear.
Oh, that's the rear.
we need a field trip out to an Ascent.
I think
Yeah.
so.
19
Maybe you should look
just
at
to
that's
count.
too big for you to run around town in,
I'm
right?
still trying to figure this out. And,
Okay, John
this
still
week is
not
the
bought a
week.
car.
This is
We're
the week.
7 days later, and he's
This
still
is
not
the
bought a
week.
car.
This is the week. No, because I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my old car and
color.
I got
Color is
money and
very
stuff like that.
important.
No, color.
Not
that
to
Yes,
big.
John.
it is. How
Not
does
to
it not
John.
matter? He always says that when he goes, I don't care about much. About
No.
this car.
No, you'll
But
grow
how
into
can
that. I figure actually colors you'll grow into. And to be honest with you, I think that just even the fit of a car and driving into it,
What was most important?
you'll grow into it.
Agree.
I mean, you can
But
sit
we
there.
walk. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, you
Keep
can go
it
in
now.
and drive a car and it just doesn't feel right. But if you got that car, you would grow into it.
Absolutely. It's like when you rent a car and you first get in it, you're like, oh my God, I'm stuck with this for a
Thing
week. And then all
sucks.
of a sudden, God, there's no pickup. And somehow you get around and you don't even notice it.
Yeah.
But when we walk out a lot, you do like the greens. I
Uh-huh.
remember like not the neon green one as much, but
Right.
I just remember like when you do have a preference when you and I are leaving here and we're walking through the parking
Green
lot.
is one of my favorite colors, period.
Yes.
Not necessarily for cars, but just in general. I mean, if you know,
What's the green that's on a lot of these cars? And it's not the blue green. It's more
Alpine
the
green.
well, the
not
British
Army
racing
green.
green.
Alpine green.
Oh yeah, that's
It was,
so-
you know, the old.
okay, Alpine green. Thank
Alpine
you.
green.
One more time.
I mean, you
No,
asked
it's
me,
Alpine
and then you
green.
just totally ignored
I cut you off again.
Yeah.
Okay. So Alpine green.
Jeez.
That's the
Yes.
color you
it.
like.
I think you should go white or blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Just to
right.
match your fit right
So
now.
you guys are like married.
What? We're bickering.
That's what I was telling you, and you just ignored me.
We're
Yeah, you asked me a question and I answered you and you didn't acknowledge. I don't understand.
We're gonna start talking about marriage
Mhm.
counseling here in
I'm
therapy.
green.
Exactly.
Ellie.
One more time. What color is
One
that
more
car?
time.
But the Ascent, though, I mean, is the 27, and I can't believe there's 27 models that are out.
I know,
God,
they're
that's
coming out.
scary.
They'll be here soon.
We're like
But-
halfway through 26, guys.
They're just, I mean, they're just over 40,000 for a big SUV. And I mean, it's not suburban big SUV, but I mean, that's
Yeah. Depends on what you need. I mean, they're perfect for, you know, if you got a family of 5 or 6 or even 4, but your kids have a lot of friends.
Right.
And they got
And
gear.
like you just
And
have
then you carry
you
a
got
bunch of gear
sports,
around.
right?
Yeah.
Like you can fold those seats down and utilize the cargo area, or if you needed to, you can fold one of the seats up and put another kid back there.
Yeah.
You know, it's they're great.
pretty versatile.
Very
and,
versatile.
And apparently, what's that? 8 passengers or one?
You can do a
2,
7
6?
or an 8 passenger. So the 7
Okay, so
passenger is
8.
going to have the pilot chairs
So
in the back.
each passenger could have 2.3 cups
Let me check the
and
math.
safely store
Yeah.
them. With,
Wow.
9 divided by
That's
7
right.
equals.
Am I close?
Wait, hang on.
Each 19 cup holders. Who doesn't get
2.7.
2.7.
I mean, you were close.
2.7?
Yeah, everybody could have a couple bevies, you know, except for the driver. Actually, wait, they're drinking water. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Everybody's
drivers
drinking
are allowed
water.
to have
Or
drinks.
Slurpee or
Everybody's
something.
I
drinking
think
water.
you were thinking of a different drink.
Everybody's drinking water and soda and juice.
Of course they are.
That's it.
Of course they
That's
are.
fine.
19 cup holders.
Annapolis Subaru, you guys, I know it seems sort of strange in July to be talking about this, but you guys recently gave out some blankets,
We did.
which I saw that on your Facebook page. And I was like, oh man, you guys just never stop.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's
we went
nice.
over to the Maryland Oncology and Hematology Center right over there.
On
Up,
Bestgate Road.
Bestgate Road.
Yeah.
Yep. Really nice place. Wonderful people. We gave out a bunch of blankets. I can't remember the exact number. It was,
Yeah.
That
I mean,
was so nice.
thankfully, I've never had the experience of any type of a cancer, but I mean, I understand that, you know, as you're going through the treatments, you know, the chills and coldness is one thing. And I mean, it's just,
yeah, it was a really cool experience. So we've done a few different places in the past. The past few years, we've done the Allman Foundation. Before that, we were over at Arundel Medical Center with Luminous, and this year we chose this place, and we ran into a couple customers while we were there. So it was pretty wild. So
No,
Yeah.
it's the real deal over
Yeah.
there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
anything
it's-
that can just be cuddling and
Absolutely.
comforting to anyone. You just, anytime
Yeah.
people are going through treatment or their family is experiencing and they watch them be comforted by something like a blanket.
it's just a good,
it's a
just a
big-
good reminder that, you know,
Yeah.
you never know what people are going through in
Mhm.
life, and you know,
And to you
times.
guys, I mean, to some people, oh, it's a blanket. It's a huge
It's a
deal.
huge deal.
And you guys know that
Yeah.
and you recognize that. And that's
Yeah.
what's so cool.
you know, it's funny how this has become like a relationship business though.
Sure.
And it doesn't. A friend of mine's a realtor, and she was saying on Facebook recently that she was on vacation with this 4-year-old. She didn't have any kids. I say 4, maybe it was 7. I don't know. But she said, who would have thought when I sold her mom this house so many years ago that I would ultimately become this child's godmother?
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
That's
And that's
nice.
just
So
a
cool.
relationship that
Yes.
developed over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And they went, they went on vacation together and stuff like that.
That's
And
awesome.
I mean, it's very cool when you do that. And I mean, I've seen that here at Annapolis Subaru. I mean, the repeat customers and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think you're taking people on vacations, but
But you got, I mean, you think about it like this, right? Like with a house, like that's somebody that's, that's, you're putting a lot of trust in somebody.
Yeah, it's their environment that they're going to be living in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And same thing with cars. I mean, with cars, it's when they purchase the vehicle, they purchase it because they want it to be reliable,
And safe. Yeah.
all the things that Subaru is synonymous for. But then the real sticking point is how well we take care of them in service. Because that's what's going to, either keep them from or provide them with the transportation or the means to get to where they need to go. So, like I was thinking about when we were at the cancer center is like, these people come in if there's a check engine light or an issue on their car and, and we're like, oh, we can't get to it for a couple of days. It's like, oh, they might not have, because they've got to get to their appointment, in the afternoon. They got to get to their appointment tomorrow. So, you just never know what people are going through in life. So we're just, it was a really good reminder of just, prioritizing, everybody and just making sure that, everybody's got something going on.
Yeah.
They need their car to get there. And if their car's not working, we've loaner vehicles, we've got shuttle drivers, we've got all sorts of ways to
But
help
just the way
people
you
out.
guys manage your customer service to, like when you come in to get service downstairs for the parts or service or anything. I mean, you guys are on it and you keep people updated. I mean, that's an example. You don't know. There could be somebody who's going through something like that and they're coming to get their car serviced. They don't not want to sit here for 3 hours, 4 hours. They don't. I mean, of course, nobody does, but you just don't know
Some
what
people do.
Yeah.
Some people might want to
really
hang out.
enjoy
Like
it.
I've said 100 times,
They're
you guys
like,
have
hey,
really
listen,
good snacks.
I
but
got to
still.
finish this episode of Love It or List It because I just need to know if they're going to love it or list it.
Like my car's not ready yet,
Like,
right?
we're good. Yeah. I need another 30 minutes.
That's right. You guys should change your thing. Annapolis Subaru not only shares the love, right? You guys spread the love.
Oh,
It's true, though. You guys are doing ruin it.
That's true.
I think it's true.
Thank you.
And I will say that Maryland Oncology Hematology is a great practice. I talked to Dr. Taxi, who is one of the doctors there. I can't remember which he was, but he was a physician for a friend of mine that actually passed away from cancer. And he was just absolutely wonderful.
It seemed like a really, we didn't go in, we didn't interact inside. We were literally out in the hallway, and that's where we ran into these customers. It was crazy. One guy just bought a car 6 months ago, another guy and his wife both have Subarus, and we were
good on you guys.
That's really nice.
Always doing the good. So, Shelly, we need to get her a home.
Shelly has to go home. She is so
And we
darn
also need
cute.
to get Bambi a home because she's still hanging out too.
come on, Bambi.
That's right.
But Shelly, again, a 1-year-old Chihuahua, very soft coat, a little sort of a, not super, super light, but that tan color.
Tan and white. Mm-hmm.
And just real cute. Probably very good with, again, any kind of a family there. She has no real issues. 1-year-old, she's still a little bit of a puppy, I guess.
Yes, she is. So, it's not too late to train her if there's things that you just want her to kind of mesh into your home and stuff. I mean, most dogs are very adaptable, but she's definitely on the younger side.
Well, let's get a home for Shelly. Let's also get a home for Bambi. I'll put a link to Bambi in there as well so you can check her out. If you want to check out the cars at Annapolis Subaru, as I have been doing, and we'll get this all settled down this week, but AnnapolisSubaru.com or 149 Old Solomon's Island Road. If you would like to get your paws on Shelly or get Shelly's paws on you, AACSPCA.org is where you want to go to start that, get an application. But first come down and meet her. That's the best way to adopt any kind of an animal is to come down, meet them, see if you like them. If they're jerks, then move on to the next one.
There are no jerks at the SPCA.
I'm sure there are. I mean, the people and the dogs, they probably look
Not
at the people.
The dogs.
I know.
Both of them. It works both ways.
that.
It's a relationship.
That's what I meant. There's no jerks. People are
all
they're
angels.
Dogs. They're perfect pets.
Yeah, the dog will look and go,
For
I don't want her.
That's right.
Don't send me home with her, please.
That's
No. And, and you've got somebody who goes, that's not really a good match for us. I don't know.
They may be thinking that. They may be like, oh boy, look at that senior dog I have to go home with. It'd be really sweet to when I want to play.
That would be kind of a funny video just to do a voice dub over just the
what
reactions.
are they
with the
thinking
action
at
dog,
the meet and greet?
As they meet and
Oh,
greet.
God. Oh, God.
Hey, Frank, be on your, they got another one. Be on your good behavior.
Yeah.
Good behavior. No, don't pee in the corner. Stop. You blew it, man.
Exactly. It's true.
Another week in the...
Yeah. What's that kid? 6, 7? They're going to be a monster. Nope. We don't like kids. You don't like kids. We don't like kids anymore.
Do something.
We've decided. Do something. Go.
That would be hysterical. We need to work on that.
We should do that. That would be so fun.
I'll participate in that.
All right. AnnapolisSubaru.com, AACSPCA.org. We're done for the week, but I guess we'll see you on the 17th.
See you then.
Mid-July.
Have you ever thought, I think I'm okay, but you just want to know for sure? Covington Alsina is right here in Annapolis, helping women put a clear plan around their money, their goals, and their life. For over a decade, they've helped women turn uncertainty into clarity with practical guidance built around real life. Whether you're making a career move, planning for retirement, managing investments, or sorting through tax and estate planning, Covington Alsina helps you get organized and move forward with confidence. And if you'd like to learn before you leave, Covington Alsina hosts monthly educational events, virtual and in person. Learn more at CovingtonAlsina.com and click events. Or call the Annapolis office at 410-457-7165. CovingtonAlsina.com. At the intersection of women and wealth. Advisory services offered through Covington Alsina, a registered investment advisor. Investing involves the risk of loss and unless otherwise stated is not guaranteed.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.